So the Toronto Real Estate Board has released their real estate market report for October. And you know, what I try to do is provide a different perspective than, let's say, someone who's just covering the top numbers, like sales are down, listings are up. If you don't know me, my name is Mark McLean. I am the broker of record at Kick Realty here in Ontario. I'm a 32-year veteran of the real estate industry. I served as president of the Toronto Real Estate Board in 2015-2016, and I was director at large at AREA as well. So here's my broker perspective. You know, first of all, let's look at the big picture. And as I've mentioned, all eyeballs go to the number of sales and the average selling price. And I'm always looking for trends. So, you know, July, we hit 6,100 sales. And no surprise, that number goes way down in August. That's been, you know, a traditional trend. But then back up in September with almost 5,600 sales. And then October, boom, over 6,100 sales. Still lower than October 2024, but there is a trend here. You know, over the course of the year, sales have been up and down, but still sort of trending up. And you don't have to go, you just have to go back to the start of the year when Treb only reported 3,800 sales. Now, in terms of sale price, yes, the average is down, not a ton, like 7% across the board from last year. But just remember, this is an average. And as we know, downtown houses tend to overperform 905 houses. And in prime areas in the 416, we're still seeing, you know, multiple offers. Again, not 20 or 30, but a more realistic 2 or 3. I'm a visual person, and what I notice as I look at the charts over the course of the year, and with a few exceptions, each month has had sort of fewer sales than the previous month, and prices haven't really changed that much. Now, let's look at listings because that is a real bellwether for the market. Again, without fail, every month in 2025 has seen more new listings than the months of 2024. And if you're a seller, this is not great news. The silver lining here is that October was the 4th lowest month of new listings in 2025. And obviously, you know, January and February start off slow. And again, August is not a strong listing month. And then there's October, down by anywhere from 1,000 to 5,000 fewer listings. So this could be an indication that urgency to sell has passed. We'll need more data to really know for sure. The wild card driving listings coming down to market is the jobs market. You know, we're already seeing layoffs because of AI, job losses in tariff-related industries, and anecdotally, one of my agents said that they had a client who bought a house out of the city at the top of the market because his office instigated a work from home policy, but now they're being called back to the office an hour and a half away. So he's faced with selling at a substantial loss, commuting, or looking for a new job. You know, really no good options here. Clearly, the market is still volatile. It's definitely smoothing out, so there is some positivity. Now, there's a number of outstanding concerns and things that I'm watching. There's the potential repeal of tariffs currently before the US Supreme Court. There's the new federal budget, which is likely to pass and not make the government fall. There's the federal government's new building programs and incentives. There's, again, lower immigration targets. And of course, we have another rate announcement in December that could lead to another rate cut. And on that note, if the rates go down again, don't expect an immediate shift in the market. You know, rate cuts tend to produce measurable results about 6 months downstream. If you have any questions or you want more information on a particular segment of the market, feel free to reach out anytime.